I get this management tip of the day from HBR, Harvard Business Review, every morning, and I think most of them are good. I'm not always happy with some of them. I think sometimes they get a little too political, but I think overall it's something worth subscribing to. This one that came today reminds me of a situation that I often deal with, and I look at it as this is just such a good leadership development moment for both parties, the person asking the question and the person receiving the question. So it talks about basically how to ask a question, what to think about before you're asking for help. So it says the first thing that they talk about here is the first step to asking for help isn't to ask. It is to confirm if your question is even worth asking. This means doing your homework. Is this something you could feasibly learn yourself? If not, the next step is to identify the least disruptive way to gather the information you need from someone else. And it reminds me because sometimes what I will get from other people, other leaders or managers, they'll complain that, hey, this person in your group or one of your, you know, subordinates deeper in the organization, they're asking a lot of questions. May not be the same person, may be different people, but there's an aggregate of questions that are being asked. And the feeling of the person who's bringing this concern to me, and it's, could be the same person, could be more than one person, is that these people should have known. Uh, and in general, I agree. But this is a leadership moment for that person because they can take the opportunity to ask a set of questions without answering the questions. So you want to approach this situation as an opportunity for you to lead, for you to develop, for you to grow other people. And so you may ask the person, what have you done so far? You may ask the person, give me some more context. What would you do? What do you think you would do? You want to basically encourage and get the person to think their way into a solution. The solution is already inside of them. You have to pull it out. Now, yes, I get it. This takes a lot of time, or I shouldn't say a lot of time. This takes some time, takes some energy, takes an investment of you pouring into them. But what's the alternative? The alternative is that you give them the answer. You are not happy. You come to me or another manager with a complaint that this keeps happening. You don't stop and realize that you've encouraged the behavior by giving them the answer. So again, from developing leaders, this is an opportunity for you to look at this differently and say, this is an opportunity for me to coach, mentor, develop, and teach the person to go find the answer themselves. Go look at the procedure, go look at the work instruction, go look at whatever it is, but go find it. You're teaching them that. For the recipient, the person asking the question, they're not learning that you're not going to answer the question. They are now learning that you're going to answer their question with a series of questions. They're learning that you're trying to develop them. Now, it doesn't mean that it works 100% of the time because this person may finally realize that, okay, I'm not going to go to Rich any longer with the question. Now I'm going to go to Jim. I'm going to go to Gina. I'm going to go to someone else. So it doesn't entirely solve the problem, but it does solve the problem for those individuals who want to develop and grow. So again, this is a good email. I think it's worth the read. It's certainly worth subscribing to HBR, to their daily emails. And this is just a great opportunity, in my opinion, to help develop, grow, pour into people. Yes, it's an investment, but it is an investment worthwhile because it helps you grow, helps that person grow, helps your department grow, helps the organization grow. Hope this is helpful. Have a great day.